What matters more in the Christian life? What you are, or what you do? Is it enough to be spiritual inwardly, but inactive outwardly? Or is it enough to be busy serving, but empty within? In Matthew 25, Jesus reveals something crucial. To be ready for his coming, we need both the inward filling of the Spirit and the outward use of what he has given us. The New Testament shows us a clear progression in the Christian life. First, we are regenerated. This means we receive the Spirit of God into our spirit. This is the beginning. This is the new birth. This is what it means to have oil in the lamp. But the Christian life does not stop there. After regeneration, we must grow. And growth is not outward improvement, it is inward transformation. Transformation happens when something deep within us changes, especially our mind. The Bible teaches that transformation comes through the renewing of the mind. Your mind is the leading part of your soul. So, when your mind is renewed, your whole being begins to change. To be renewed in the spirit of your mind means this: your thoughts, your thinking, your inner reasoning are being filled and saturated with the Holy Spirit. And once your mind is filled, the Spirit spreads to your entire soul, your emotions, your decisions, your desires. This is what it means to have the infilling of the Holy Spirit in your soul. Let's make this very clear. Oil in the lamp is the Spirit in your spirit. This is our regeneration. The oil in the vessel, the Spirit filling your soul. This is our transformation. Many believers have oil in the lamp, but not many have oil in the vessel. And this is the difference between being saved and being ready. To have the extra portion of oil means you are growing in life. You are being renewed inwardly. You are being transformed daily. This is the only way to be watchful and prepared for the Lord's coming. Now we come to a critical truth. Every believer has a dual status. In life, you are a virgin. In service, you are a slave. As a virgin, your focus is inward, loving the Lord, being filled with the Spirit and living a pure life for Him. As a slave, your focus is outward, serving the Lord, using what He has given you, carrying out His work. This means it is not enough to be spiritual inwardly, you must also be faithful outwardly. Jesus now gives the second parable in Matthew 25, the parable of the talents. This parable is about faithfulness and service. A man representing Christ goes to a far country and entrusts his possessions to his slaves. This speaks of Christ ascending to heaven and entrusting his work to us. What are the talents? Many think talents are natural abilities, but in this parable, talents are something much deeper. They represent spiritual gifts, which are actually the Lord's possessions given to us. These include the gospel, the truth, the believers, and the church. When these are in the Lord's hand, they are His possessions. But when He gives them to you, they become your responsibility. Your talent is not something you were born with. Your talent is something the Lord has entrusted to you. The Lord gives talents according to ability. This ability is not the talent itself, it is your capacity to receive and handle responsibility. And here's the key: your capacity is determined by your willingness. If your heart is open, if you are willing, you will receive more. The servant with 5 talents gained 5 more. The servant with 2 gained 2 more, but the servant with 1 talent buried it. He did not lose it. He did not misuse it. He simply did nothing with it. And this is serious. Because in the Lord's eyes, not using what He gave you is evil. The Lord is not satisfied with preservation. He requires multiplication. The 1-talented servant hid his talent in the earth. This represents being occupied with the world. Even small distractions, even simple excuses, can bury what God has given you. The Lord expects increase, more people saved, more truth ministered, more lives touched. Your service must result in feeding others and multiplying what you received. Here is the full picture. Inwardly we are filled with the Spirit, and outwardly we are faithful with your talents. If you only care for the inward life, you become passive. If you only care for outward work, you become empty. But God's desire is both a life that is filled and a service that is fruitful. This message is based on spiritual materials found at lsm.org. Ask yourself, do I have oil in my vessel? Am I growing inwardly? Am I using my talent? Am I serving faithfully? Today, pray this: Lord, fill me within, and make me faithful in what you've given me, because when he returns, he is not only looking for the ready, he is looking for the faithful.